Welcome to the studio. It's Froyle here. I'm so glad you've joined me. Now my question for you today is, how do you handle it when your painting goes belly up? I know it happens to all of us, and I do think there are some ways to fix paintings. It doesn't have to stay as a disaster, but some paintings do head in that direction. Now recently I started on this canvas here, beautiful white base coat, nice little 12 by 12 inch canvas. I'm experimenting with some fluid art techniques, trying out some different pouring mediums and having a really nice time. I mixed up some Piggys powdered pigments with a recipe that I thought was correct, but looking at it now, oh man, was I wrong. I've got some beautiful gold and bronze tones in my lovely colors. I've put them on the white base and then swiped over it with an Amsterdam oxide black. The swipe looks really good. My lacing's fantastic. So I push on. I added some of this beautiful pale blue color. Can't remember which one it was called, but I'm having such a fantastic time. I've got some beautiful bronze on there, and then I put another black swipe on. I give the painting a tilt. Interesting response, don't you think? My black lacing has already gone to pieces and it's sinking into my base. What's happening? I don't know. Somebody help me. I put a bit more of the beautiful bronze, which is the Amsterdam bronze, on the corners, and then I added some gold swipe on those, and those swipes are looking really beautiful. The colors themselves are looking glorious. They all mix really well together, but something's going on with that lacing. Have a look at how beautiful it sits on the table, all nice and wet and lush. The colors are working really well, but something's happened to that lacing. I've never actually seen this before. So I left it for a day or two to dry, and have a look. Oh man, it's cracked to pieces. I knew there was something going on, and we're not talking about slight little laugh line types cracks. We're talking about mother of all cracks, Grand Canyon type cracks. There's no going back from this disaster. What am I going to do, and why did it happen? That's the question. So I'm thinking we have three choices. We can either learn to live with it. Not likely, because this is a really bad disaster. We could add embellishments or collage. That's definitely an option. Or we could paint over the painting entirely. Now the problem with painting over this particular painting entirely is that all those deep Grand Canyon cracks are going to come through and show on top of whatever paint I put on it. So I don't think that's an option for me. I think we're going with door number 2. And we're going to add some embellishments. So I pulled out the Pebeo Mixton Relief Paste, put it into my fabulous cracks, because I'm heading for the gold deco foil. We can salvage this. We're going to embrace the imperfections. And I'm pretty sure we could fill these cracks with beautiful gold and it would look amazing, because the texture's really nice. The pattern of the paint looks quite beautiful. The colors are working. So let's push on. Let's see what we can create. The Mixton paste is white when it's wet, and you have to wait until it's perfectly dry, absolutely clear, before you put the gold foil on. Ask me how I know that. Oh yes, because I got impatient and stuck it on too soon. And it will get stuck if you do that. So wait for the paste to turn completely clear, and then you pull out the beautiful gold foil leaf sheets. Now I'm using the Pebeo Mirror Effect gold leaf sheets. I absolutely love them. There's more info in the description under the video if you want to know exactly what they are. They're beautiful, they're soft, they're easy to put on. Put them on, I like to get a wad of material and give them a rub. I just find it a lot easier than using my fingers, although you can use your fingers if you want to. Rub on the gold leaf, ta-da, ta-da. The silver side goes down so that the gold side is up, and it looks beautiful. What cracks? I haven't got any cracks in my painting. Now the beautiful deco foil looks amazing. The cracks are filled up, but I'm just not happy with some of them. Some of the lines didn't quite fill to the edge. I know, we're talking Grand Canyon here. So I pull out this other fine liner paint. It's also a Pebeo Relief Paint in gold, and I'm adding that to the outlines as well. Now I was having so much fun filling in the cracks and creating the lines that I added more than I needed to, because I wanted to enhance the composition and I wanted to further expand the pattern and the texture. Now it's becoming about the design and not about the cracks. You see, there's just a shift in perspective. The painting is looking absolutely beautiful, and I turn it around each different side because it's a square to think about which way I actually like the composition best. Have a look at it now. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the pattern. I love the texture. The black lines with the gold. The deco foil is really metallic and shiny, and then the other gold paint adds some beautiful metallic as well, and it's really looking fabulous. You know, I never would have created the painting like this if I wasn't forced into taking that direction. But now I think it's an absolutely beautiful work of art. I couldn't repeat it even if I tried. And isn't that the point with creativity and originality? It all kind of worked out in the end, but it wasn't a fun process. It never feels good when you're painting cracks, or it all goes belly up, or some disaster happens. But be encouraged. It happens to all of us. And if you've got some paintings that haven't worked, try using one of my 3 tips. Either you have to learn to live with it, add some embellishments or collage, or just paint over the thing entirely. That's also another option. And what's really strange is this particular paint mix that I put together with the Piggys. I put those colors onto 3 different canvases. Oh man, yes, I know, and they all cracked. So I've got another 2 canvases to work through, and one of them I'm thinking I'm just going to paint over entirely because, well, the cracks aren't as deep, so that's okay. But I'm thinking that might work for salvaging that painting. So I hope you're going to come back and join me, see how I save the next painting by painting over it entirely. It might work, might not. We'll see now, won't we? See you next time in the studio.